Okay. So we continue from where we left off yesterday. Maybe we're on the second. What's that? Okay. We are on the second struggle. And it says red teams go, and they just drew Shatterpoint card. Oh, and that happens to be that last card. Oh no, they've still got the specialist, but I think we'll use the Shatterpoint. Or I could use the specialist and put the Shatterpoint back in. Where's the specialist? That'll be him, I'm guessing. Which ones are active again? So that one, this one, and then that one. So it's blue, blue, and something red. Need to do something drastic. Let's sort of stays chronic and not great. Yeah, specialist is pretty good if I can get him close enough. Hmm. Decisions. Kind of movement has he got? I suppose I could always do the specialist twice in the rotation. Probably, if he has a second turn now, he'll easily be the closest. One capable of doing the most. Yeah, let's give it a go. So I'm going to use, um, or can I potentially get any of the others? Vader can make a go for that one, because there's no guarantee this one's going to stay. Snowtroopers all the way up. So it's really a toss up between Vader and double Death Trooper Specialist. But, sorry, air in my So with a dash, I could get. There you go. Not close enough to the edge to really drop off. Need to be overhanging it. So that free dash isn't really going to help me too much. I can do that. So I could, yeah, that would work. I could dash to there, the first ability, do an advance, would get me to about there. And I could pay for a second ability, which would get me to there. Because I've got one force. That would work. So I can get there in one turn. Okay, so Shatterpoint will do Vader then instead, actually. Okay, Vader, what you got? Start this unit's activation. If this unit does not have strained, it does not refresh a force. Useful. After this effect is resolved, this unit removes one damage. So that becomes a 4. Okay. One condition doesn't have one, and it may dash. Useful. Let's get the tool. So dash will easily get me within one of those. So let's really going by the same logic that if we're within one, we can. Yeah, we don't, because we won't fit up there. That creates a problem. But there is a solution to said problem. Does he have, and you will die braver than most, but if he pulls him to her, she won't fit there either, so that's not going to work either. Shit. Well, that was a waste then, wasn't it? Shit, shit, shit. No, push. No, it's just pull you can do, isn't it? Hmm. You won't fit up there. No. That is a bit of a bugger. So I would have been better off doing the other one, wouldn't I? That might have cost the Reds the game, me fucking that up. Hmm. What would have happened alternative if I did Death Trooper Specialist? He would have dashed, advanced, dashed to there, then still had one action, so it would have been melee against Fifth Brother. What abilities does he have? So I would have had. I suppose I got two force now, so a different enemy unit. Ah, no, that wouldn't have benefited from that. I just got strained anyway. So any bit of movement would have hurt him. So I would have had to spend an action on a thing anyway. So I think anyway it wouldn't have worked out really. Well, I can't pull you down. Well, realistically, if I'd done that from the bottom, it might have actually worked. But yeah. What else can I do then? So I haven't technically used any actions so far. So I can maybe go somewhere else, maybe at least try and wound somebody. So that could be beneficial. But if I could reposition myself, I could then do the force pull and pull it right off there. Hmm, that would probably be beneficial. What's the range on the force pull? 3. Or is it? It cost me 2 to do it though, doesn't it? I've got 2 though now. Oh, is he injured? No, he's not. Okay. So let me see. I need not that ruler. I've got the rulers I need right here. So if I dash, then if I use an action for a dash, where's actually I will need 3. If I dash, not full dash, maybe like half my dash, sort of like to there. The edge of her would be about there, so it's more than enough. So is she going to be able to do 2 without getting in the way? That's the problem. No, she basically lands right in front of me. Cool. That worked out well, didn't it? Okay then. So that was our one action. Oh yeah, we might actually have another action here then. So yeah, we got used our free dash to get up there in the first place. Realized that was a waste of time. Used an action dash to get off there. And then we're going to pay 2 force to choose a character in this unit and an enemy character within 3. Yeah, that's fine. Pull the chosen enemy character 2 toward the chosen allied character. Then the chosen enemy character gains exposed. Okay, so you are going to this way, which basically puts you out there. Okay, so you gain exposed. Where are you? There you are. You're already disarmed and you're exposed. Now, Vader, are you going to attack with your last action or are you going to take the objective? I'm pretty sure you've only got melee, haven't you? And you haven't done a focus action. So, it's just going to be a straight 7 dice, isn't it? Let's get that out of the way. What's more important at this point? Trying to get a wound on someone with 4 out of 9, or trying to take the objective? Well, we do need to take that. If I leave it, don't take the objective, it'll only go 1 back and then not far off winning then. So, no, I do need to take the objective. Oh, I've already used a move action. Shit, I can't. Has he got any on his tree? Any movement? He's got to push 2 pushbacks. Oh, he'll go straight into a wall, so you won't get pushed back. Ah, fuck! I screwed myself even more here, then, haven't I? Hmm. No, because I needed to get that far off to be that far away, didn't I? Shit. Shit. Well, that's buggered then, it really, isn't it? So I might as well just attack. Just be done with it. I've cornered myself, so. Hmm. I'm not cornering myself, you know. Okay, anyway, 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've painted myself into a corner, kind of. 5, 6, 7. So that's a hit. Not too bad. 2 misses. Get any kind of reflection? Yeah, deflect. Oh no, it was a ranged attack. That's fine. Just a melee attack. You. Does she do anything else? Makes an attack. No. Wound an enemy unit. No, that's fine. And it's Skywalker's weak. She EDA. There's nothing else beyond that. So defensive then. You get 6 dice. No expertise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be the saving grace. Oh, shit. Might be the saving grace to be exposed, to be fair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 expertise. Goodbye. So the expertise bow runs away. Now that it's being used. So 1 block, I'm guessing. Yep. 1 block. Take 1 away. So we are left with 4. So Vader goes 4 down the track. Well, the pushbacks are pointless because she can't be pushed back into a wall. So we can. Oh, yeah, that'll be good then. So, well, pushbacks are relevant. 1 damage, 2 damage, 3, 4, 5 damage, 6 damage, 6 damage, strained and pinned. 6 drained. Oh, shit. Pinned, drained. 6. Oh, could have been 5. But has the same effect. She is wounded. So, wounded token. Something at least, I guess. It's not going to help me probably, but. So that's a jelly for the Reds. Anybody got an ability when somebody wounds something? I'm gonna force to do it. Shame. Anybody else? Ah, supporting fire. When a character in another allied Galactic Empire unit makes an attack as part of a combat action, after the effect is resolved, this unit may use this ability. If the attacking character is within 5, that character may dash. Fuck off. No way. Yeah, absolutely. That's the other one. You're in range of that one as well anyway. No way. So I get a free dash. Let me just double check that. Supporting fire dash. When a character in another allied Galactic Empire unit, yeah, makes an attack as part of a combat action, yeah. After the effect is resolved, this unit may use this ability. If the attacking character is within 5, that character may dash. Freaking awesome. So I can actually still get to the ladder. Can I get within 1 of the ladder? Turn, you bastard. Pivot point. I'll give you pivot points. Ooh. Well, I don't. Ah, six. Ah, cubes. No. Oh my god, the cube fell apart. I'm not sure they were glued together. So I can go through as long as I don't stop in them, can't I? So in that case, yes, I absolutely finish at the within 1 of there. So, and I'm going to absolutely position myself so no one else can fit up there, like that silly pain in the ass did. How would you like that? Right, that's more like it. So not only did you get a jelly, you may have kept yourself in the game and position you so I can actually, yeah, you're fully on, do the thing. So end of your go, you take that one for the reds, and you get two. 1, 2. And because it ends on their side still, you get another jelly, I believe. Did I give you one for wounding them? I can't remember. Anyway, whatever. You can only do one reaction thing to one thing, can't you? Right, cool. It's the end of that go, I believe. Okay, so we go back over to the blue team. Let's just clear some of these dice out of the way. Oh, it's changing position. We are going to the circle. And the circle, which one are we doing again? Ah, glare of the light. So I believe we were playing that one. So the circle make the priority objective become that one. Yep, I believe that's correct. There's that. So the magic Stargate ring goes over there. That's unfortunate for you, Blues, handing those points readily. Oh no, I suppose unless you get over there and take it this turn, it's not going to matter because you might change again next turn. Okay, so let's see who the Blues have got. Oh, it's last card, and it is Grand Inquisitor. Well, you could make a move for that one. See what his abilities are. Start this unit activation. Choose an allied Inquisitorius secondary or an allied supporting Inquisitorius. One character in this unit and the chosen character may dash. So we can go straight. Oh no, you can't get up there. So it needs to be done at the start as well. She's wounded. She's not going in. She can't get up there either anyway because he's blocked it off basically. Um, Fifth brother then is the only real option, and he's basically guarding that. Do you really want to risk moving him? Um, well, she's wounded. He's not doing anything. He's making him move. I think you can do that. Oh, I'm getting tangled up in the bloody cable again. Or if I just send Fifth Brother up there. It's just a dash, isn't it? It's not like he's going all the way up there. I should still probably be in enough range to be able to turn around and defend if I need to. Yeah, let's take the free dash. So we'll go with where is the pillar so I can actually see where I'm putting myself here now. I got that the wrong way around. That's the edge of that. I can feel my elbow knocking other things. It's like, no, not again. So that's one. Taking the entire building out again. So if I go this side, I'll still be within two of the things, but I might actually be able to. I think he's only got melee as well, though. It's a shame. No, he can't throw his lightsaber. But it should be easy enough. Well, actually, no. You just made yourself a target, really, haven't you? No, whatever. Let's not worry about that now. I wasn't sure if I could move the other one or not. Is he actually still within two, though? Yes. Okay. What else you got, Grand Inquisitor? Can you make a reasonable move for that? You got any more movement abilities? We've got no force anyway. Choose an active objective. It's irrelevant. Can't do that anyway. Got no force. So your only real option is to try and get. Can you ranged attack? I can. Has he got a different? He's got a stronger ranged attack. If I can at least get into line of sight. Um, I don't think I can get into line of sight with them. Oh yeah, no, if they can shoot out of there, if I can get into actual line of sight of the snow troopers and I'm within what's the range on his thing? 4. Then I absolutely can. If it can go one way, it can go the other way. So let's have a look at an advance. So advance would get us where? So I can get us to there basically. Where Gideon was when he was shot at by said individuals. So you don't gain a cover because you need to have a hunger in the first place to gain cover, but there'd be an argument to be made that he could have cover from that if he had a hunker, so that'd be cover too. The same way they would if they had a hunker. There'd be an argument to be made that they have somewhat cover. I don't know the actual specifics, I can't remember it, but either way, you need to have a hunger token as well, which in turn means you would have 2 dice because it'd be the hunger plus cover 1, even though the hunker. So it'd be cover 2, you know what I mean? I'm overcomplicating it, so I probably misunderstood it. Anyway, within 4? Are we within 4? Let's just have a look. Absolutely. You're going to get sabered right through the gap. You've got one action left, so I'm going to throw your lightsaber at which one? I mean, it's one unit, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter. Kind of state are they in at the moment? Yeah, reasonable. They got any conditions? No. Anything that will affect me attacking them? No. Just attacking them, I guess. What about the Death Trooper escort? Will they affect anything around him? No. That's fine then. Cool. Just gotta check these things when you don't have a clue what you're doing. So 6 dice ranged attack then. To Grand Inquisitor to the Snow Troopers. 1, 2, 3. I suppose I'll aim at the furthest one to the right. Because if there's any kind of pushback or something, I can potentially do that. 'Cause if it's a 90-degree angle, there's a bit of leeway for him to go that way a bit, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5. The other guy won't. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. Just roll these. Right. That's a pretty shit roll. 2 expertise will get him. What will they get him? A crit, a hit, and a dash. Damn. No, that's the wrong one. So a crit, a hit. Fucking expertise is pretty good on these guys, isn't it? And a dash. It's a free dash. Like, why not? Oh, let's sort the damage. Actually, we do that after. Or do I sort that out now? No, we sort it out after. Well, I suppose at any point. Modified dice step, then we can do that in whatever order, isn't it? 1, 2. And you are getting 5 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 myth. 2 myth. 2 expertise will get you 1 block. 2 blocks. Take away 2 hits. Leaves me with 2 crit. So that will give us. Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice indeed. 2. Yeah. Okay, so a pushback, 2 damage, and a full relocation, whatever it's called. That's useful. So 1, 2, 2 damage, pushback, and a reposition. That's the one. So 2 damage. Number 2. I'm not going to use the pushback. Well, I've got a dash as well. So let's see where the reposition gets me. In a reasonably good position. I suppose I could then do the pushback. From there, he would be straight backwards, would he not? I'm pretty sure it's my choice of order of doing it in. And I don't want to move back myself, so hold on. Launch. There we go. I'm not going to move. No, I suppose. No, I'll be fine there. Okay, so that's all of his actions. I mean, he's got another dash as well, but I think he's fine where he is. So we didn't wound him. No. Can he do anything to take control of that? I haven't got the force to do anything with it. No. Okay, right, end of the turn then. Yeah. Yeah, end of turn. So blues only gain 1 this turn. Well, they're in a better position now, though. Let's get rid of these dice. Alright, so we need to refresh this team then, so they get their force back, and all the cards go back into the deck. Order deck. That'll do. Back to the red. Last card. It says the Death Trooper Specialist. Start of this unit's activation. Each character in this unit may dash. Then choose an enemy within 3. The chosen enemy gains strained or pinned. Start of this unit's activation. Each character in this unit may dash. Okay. No, wrong one. It's that one I want. Let's get that right on the edge. See, you got anything? Oh, you got strained, so that dealt you 3 damage. Yeah. No, it's strained. Is it a move action, or is it will be triggered just by any kind of move, or is it specifically a move action? Mm. Strain affected unit gains a strained condition. Yeah, I know that. That's fine. Ah, page 35. Okay, Vant climbs, dash, jumps when his unit makes an action. Yeah, so it's any kind of movement. It's not just a movement action. Oh well, yeah. So you take 3 then, mate. Whoops, you lose your strain. Funnily enough, if he's within 3, you're going to give it straight to him anyway. Ah, good. His brother gets strained. Um, there we are. Hmm. Choose his unit or an ally. Got no force, so I can't do any of his other abilities. So his melee is as good as his ranged. So what we want to do then is we're in range of him, but we want to try and take that. So what can we do with a full advance? Let's get back there. You. Okay, so we got 1 action left. So we're just going to attack. So we're engaged. So it's melee. So 7 dice either way, though. Which is why it doesn't really make much difference. You've got protection and immunity to expose. That's useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 7. Now that's a fucking. That was a miss. That was a miss. And that was a miss. 3 expertise. With Emily. So it's a spray and a hit. Right. Brother, what we got? Dick. Ooh. I don't think I moved the token, did I, at the start of the turn? Let me just sort this out. 1, 2, 3. One, 2 block. What's the expertise on a block? Gonna get you 1 block. Okay, so 3 away. We can only take 2 away, so 1 goes through. Yeah, let me just roll that because I should have moved the last turn of this turn. So that means it goes to the bottom one. Fuck is it? There it is. So the priority is the diamond. Oh, great. This is like absolutely awkward as hell to get out. Aha. One good thing about not attaching it properly, you can just slide it off so you can get in there. Anyway, right. So 1 goes through. Specialists to the Blues brother. 2 damage. Blues brother. What has he got? Any kind of protection? Oh, no, he's got protection and steadfast. Ugh. So 1 damage basically. That's pretty shit. 1 damage. What thing has he got already? He's got a 2. Let's give him a 3. Running out of tokens. To be this could probably only enough. 1 team, isn't it? Get a second player set. Well, I suppose I've got my cardboard ones somewhere. I think they're downstairs. Okay. Okay. Check the time. Doing good, I think. 3 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. So you get your refresh. No. Let's do the calculations, then I'll do the refresh. So you keep that one. Um, you don't contest it, and he would overwrite you anyway because he trumps, and he's still within 2, I believe. Yeah, he's still within 2, so he'd trump you anyway. And that's equal over there. So red was red team, yeah. It's got 1, 2, 3. There, they're bringing it back. 1, 2, 3 into the middle. Everybody gets a jelly. There we go. All right, blue team. Oh no, let's do the refresh first. Nearly forgot. Refresh the force. Okay, so go back over to blue team. Third sister. What can you do? Your character in this unit may jump. That might save your life. Oh no, you were injured, so turn that so you're now injured, sorry. You remove the damage and you remove 1 condition. We will remove drained. I think we will move straight into yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll move straight. Okay. So you're still pinned and disarmed though. It's not an ideal setup. Well, call the hunt, choose an allied Inquisitorial supporting character. The chosen character may dash and then make a 5 dice attack. Well, Fifth Brother's not going to dash, but he will make a 5 dice attack. Ah, can't. Strained unless. Let me just double check that. Because again, specific wording. If it's attack action, he's not making an attack action, he's just getting a freebie attack. So I need to be specific. Makes an attack, that's fine. That's fine then, so he can't do that. Is it just supporting characters? So yeah, he literally can't do anything. Okay, that's fine. So no, there's no point doing that ability then. Each character in this unit may jump. And that cost me 1. No, it cost me 2 now, actually. Hmm. It's a tough one then. Because, okay, we're going to have a bit of a risky time, but we'll see. I can get up there with the jump. Absolutely. Easily get there. If she can contest it. So I'm going to use an action to heal or remove the condition, or use a move action, whichever one. I know I can use a heal action to remove the condition. I don't have to use one of my move actions to do it because it's a condition either way. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to pay 2 force. And then I'm going to force jump. There. So you can get back up there. Fucking Vader, can't they? Okay, so she's got 1 action left. When a character in this unit makes an attack during the modified dice roll step, this unit may use this ability. The attacking character may re-roll any number of dice in the attack roll up to the number of active objectives controlled by opposing players. So that's 2 dice because there's 2 reds. Okay, so let's attack. So 7 dice attack, no expertise. Does it say which dice I can re-roll? Yeah, so I can re-roll the expertise ones to try and get actual hits. Either one's misses all the expertise ones because neither I get benefit from. So 7 dice, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's re-roll those 2 expertise. Miss, miss, expertise. We'll put those 3 hits in a crit. So who's attacking? Vader. Vader on the defense. He has got 5 dice on melee. He's got protection, steadfast, and impact. 2 misses. Um. Oh yeah, so that disarmed goes now anyway. Okay, so what did we say? So 2 misses, 2 expertise. On defense gets him 2 blocks and a fucking damage. So 1 instant damage over to you, and you take it. So you've got no protection. So 3 blocks, So that's 1, 2, 3 hits. So one crit goes through. Press one crit, one crit. Won't do much. That is just a putback and a damage, which doesn't deal because he's got protection and steadfast, so you can't push him back, or at least the first pushback. And protection prevents the first damage. So you literally deal nothing to him. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it? You're contesting that now, but you don't take it from them because they have equal strength there. So, end of the blue turn. I believe that's all their actions. You just retain the one, unfortunately, Blues. You're not doing so well now, are you? You were strong for a moment and it's run away. Okay, red team. Let's roll the dice first. Okay, it's going back to circle, and circle was right at the top again, just to be awkward. Alright, I tell you what, I'm gonna put it there because it's easy for me. If I need to move it for a character, I will. But instead of faffing around, as we know, then. Okay. Who we got? We've got snow troopers. Huh. Guys up there. Yeah. See if they can hold that position. Okay, at the start of this unit's activation, it may suffer one damage. If it does, it may remove one condition from itself. No. Pay one. Each character in this unit may dash, then this unit may suffer one damage to immediately make a focus action. Well, they got sharpshooters, so they need to get out of engagement range. But then that means they'll lose. End of the turn, they'll lose the thing, won't they? So you need to retain it because he doesn't overwrite them. He doesn't have that ability. So I need to keep at least one of them. I can stay out of engagement range by going up the ladder with one of them at least. That's actually a pretty smart idea. Possibly a smart idea. Each current unit may dash. It's going to cost me fucking two to do it. Unless somebody has ability which helps. I don't think they do. No, okay, so it's going to cost me two to do this. It's going to be expensive. And then what we will do is this is the assault tactics. Each character in this unit may dash. And this unit may suffer one damage to immediately perform a focus action. I will do that focus action as well. So they'll take one damage, so they get bad unintentionally. So dash, one will stay where he is. Actually, I might still be able to get outside of engagement range while still be able to shoot him. So where would I need to be outside of his range? Like there kind of thing. Yeah, and I'm still in range of the objective. Right, the other guy is going to dash up the stairs. And he's going to basically go there and shoot you at him. So neither of them are actually engaged with him anymore. So bit of a bugger, but yeah. What's he actually got? Just double check what we're dealing with here. Just outside it. Right, okay. Okay, so they've done a focus. They have taken the damage for it. They didn't do anything else. Well, this unit has one or more hunkers, it has no hunkers. Characters in this unit have sharpshooter. Okay, so it's got the free focus action. Well, the defensive focus action, actually. So they're both out of engagement range. And they're both going to shoot at the Grand Inquisitor. Where is the Grand Inquisitor? Grand Inquisitor. There he is. Has he got any? No, he hasn't got any things. Okay, so that's two eight dice attack. Right, and black dice. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, throw me dice. Not in the way you want to throw dice. One miss. One miss. One, two. Four expertise. On range gets you a crit hit and a damage. Hit. Hits. And one damage in the pool. The Grand Inquisitor. No, it's not going to be affected by this. Um, yeah, no. So he takes the one damage anyway. Then I just might as well resolve that now because I'm not going to forget. Potentially remember it later. Okay. So he gets how many range defense dice? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One expertise. Fucking hell, he's got strong defense, isn't it? So one block and a crit to a hit. Oops. One block and a crit to a hit. So that becomes that. It's three blocks, take three away, three hits, so two crits are left. So two down the track. Who was attacking? Snowtroopers. Would heal a bit, I suppose. One damage, two heals. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll deal one damage to him and heal ourselves twice. So it's another one for you. So you're on 6. And then the other attack. So another 8 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 misses. Nice. 3 expertise. Same again. So it's a crit hit and a damage. So there's your crit. Sorry, a hit. There's a crit. I'll take that away. So we'll give him a damage straight off. So then he gets 6 dice on the block. Oh, an equally good defense as well. So 4 block. 1, 2, 3, 4. But more go through this time. Better off getting expertise. So 3 down the track this time. 3 damage. A pin and a pushback. Yeah. Yeah, we will absolutely be doing that. So because he's on 7 now, so 2 more will get him that. So let's do all this in one. Okay. So what did I say? 3 damage. Where are we? Pin and a pushback. Yes, 3 damage. Pin and the pushback. I only need 2 to make him wounded. So pin Push back. Wounded. Um, pin. You got pins. Fucking lightsaber. Back. Pin pushback. I dealt 3 damage. We've got the wounds. So that's an extra jelly for the rats. I always have a good time with these fucking snowtroopers, man. Like they're always really brutal. I do have a really good time with them. That's why I keep using them in different ones. Right, so they retain that then. So that's both of their actions, I believe. Or is it? I'm not sure it was actually. I think I got one left. Because I did the dash, the assault tactics. I paid 2 for it. So that's what got me the focus. And then I basically dashed one up there and one part of the dash backwards. I didn't use the full dash. Does it specify you have to use the full dash? Or is it? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I've seen people just using any amount along. You don't have to use the full thing. Mm. Anyway, um, I've still got one action, so I'm going to take cover. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to gain the hunker. So while they have hunker, they have immunity to expose as well. They're a pretty good squad, and they have their chance. I look at a snowtrooper lieutenant earlier as well, so I'm probably going to be rotating him in because he's pretty useful. I'm very stormtrooper heavy, but that's fine. They seem to get most of the bumps off each other. Mm. So I might honestly get rid of the Inquisitors, or at least just keep the Grand Inquisitor and bring more troopers in again. If you look at the fifth brother, it's beneficial, but so I can work more troopers in. If I take Vader out of this one, I get a lieutenant in, I get a different one in over there than one of the other squads. Mm. Just hammer the stormtroopers a bit more. Anyway, right, so end of turn, snowtroopers retain that one. They got rid of him. He's no longer contesting. Not that he wasn't really contesting it anyway. So they get 2 for that red one at the top. Vader's still holding this one at bay. Literally holding third sister right in the face. So it's 3 to the reds, I believe. Blue still has the one down the bottom here. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I didn't wound the Grand Inquisitor, did I? I did. Did I take a jelly for it? I'm pretty sure I did. I think I would have done. Um, yeah, pretty sure I did anyway. Can anybody else do anything that jumps off anything else? No, don't think so. Okay, so back over to the blue team then. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I gave them their jelly for that. So, blue team, who've you got? Shore troopers. What kind of state are we in, shore troopers? Can you do anything? Yes, you can. you can help considerably, actually. So we will use you. Each character in this unit may dash. If any characters dash, you gain hunker. That's going to be pointless. So for the Empire action, choose an enemy character, engage with one or more characters in this unit, and one of the allied characters is engaged with. Push the chosen enemy character 2 away from the chosen allied character, then this unit gains exposed. Right, so we're going to take a dash action. We're going to move that fella as close as we can to him. And then we're going to push him 2 away. And then we gain exposed, but that'll be one of our actions. So that'll be our turn, basically, but we clear him off the thing, so we'll take it. So that'll work. So because we are engaged, so we can only dash. I've got 2 force, so I could do their ability though. So I get a dash that way. Let's do that. It's getting expensive, but whatever. Okay, so 2. No, I suppose yeah, I can. If as long as I don't end my movement on the person, I can go through them, can't I? So let's leave this in a position where I can actually fit the other one. About there, isn't it? Likewise with this one. Trying to hold it in position. In essence, that'll sit next to it nicely. So that's the dash. They don't gain the hunker because they're still engaged anyway. So that cost me 2. I've paid it. So they are now in range. So as an act, so it's another 2. It's a good thing I had 2 left. Jesus. Action for the Empire. Choose an enemy character engaged with one or more characters in this unit and one of the allied characters it is engaged with. That and let's say she's the cleaner one that way. Maybe straight off. We'll go that way. 2 away from the chosen allied character, then the unit gains. Then this unit gains exposed. Okay, well they're going to get exposed, but they're going to push Vader 2 away anyway. Which direction would be? Well, I suppose it's 90 degrees, isn't it, as well? So whichever one I choose, I can do it like that. If it's that one, yeah, I can go 2 that way, basically. Wherever it is. The edge of his fucking thing is about there. Is he right on the edge? Okay, so I can do it from the edge. Makes it awkward as hell. So if we want to be really, really particular about it, what we can do is probably just to the right of there. So 2, then I mean, not like that, not that way. So it's closer to that way would be a bit more accurate with a 90 degrees. A little bit closer, just to be generous. Yeah, it's not fucking rocket science or particularly accurate. Sorry, token. So that is every action they have, I believe. No, they had a free dash to get to where they were. They're still not going to benefit from a hunker, but I might be able to get out of engagement range with that one, then benefit from the hunker. Hmm. Steadfast and protection because it is contesting this one. So if I take cover, will I get outside of a engagement range? That'll put me about there. No, I'll still be in engagement range. So it's not really worth it. This one, on the other hand, will be outside of engagement range, but while one of them is, they might as well both be. Um. I suppose then that one could potentially shoot it. Oh no, because that's my second action, isn't it? Well, as long as I'm within 2 of the objective, I get the bonuses anyway. Yeah. You, on the other hand, are not, so I will do the take cover with you. Can I do the take cover with you? Yes. No, you don't gain the hunker because he loses at the hunker, but you now also gain the benefits from contesting the objective. So, the end of that go, Vader gets fucked off down the mountain. Blue takes this objective. Oh shit. Well, I'm just going to balance that on because it's been difficult. So blue gets 1. Did I actually roll at the start of this turn? I didn't, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't anyway. So it goes to this one anyway. Lucky blues. So blues get 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, so next turn. Get the rolling done now. Diamond. Diamond is at the top. So okay. So it is red turn, I believe. What are the scores looking like at the moment? That's reasonably well. Yeah, no, it's not. Red team's battering the other team, but it didn't start that way. What time are we on? 3:30. Good, good. Okay, Reds, what we got? Dark Troopers, Death Troopers, even. Hmm. Well, that one's going to struggle to contest against 3 of them. I put them in reserve if they're wounded. I don't know. No, we'll use them anyway. Fuck it. So they become injured. They get the health. They lose a condition. Um. Hmm. Action impact. Empire primaries within 2 have cover 1. There's no primaries nearby, is there? The primaries would be Veers and Krennic, so they're nowhere near their primaries. Character unit dash. That costs me 2 to do that if I want to do that. What can they do otherwise? Mhm. Yeah. Full advance, I can maybe get close. If I pay the 2, I get that dash and a free focus. And with another dash, I could potentially get up there. There's enough space there to fit a model, I'm pretty sure, because you can overlap things like that. And the free dash, this guy can make his way into that position with a focus action. They got reasonably good melee. Impact one, yeah, so they can get up to what, 7 dice? If they can wound somebody, if they can wound the shore troopers, they can get. They'll take over from Fifth Sister. I don't think she's got the mandate, has she? No, she hasn't. Interesting. Mm-hmm. We shall try that. So, I'm going to pay 2. Tactical advance, it costs 2 because he's got an injury now. So the prices go up every time. Each character in this unit may dash. If any characters dash, this unit immediately makes a focus action. So that's 3 focus actions. So that's an extra dice when we attack. So free dash. Let's get the free dash. Free dash. You're going there. And you, well, it's part of that. You're going to go there. You're not jumping up that one. Do I need another movement though, don't I, to get up there? Okay, so we will dash again. It's enough to get me to that ladder, so within 1 of there. Within 1 at the top. Yeah, absolutely do fit. I'm just double checking. No, you're inside all the lines. It's just awkward because it's all the way it's all fit on top. Okay, so you focused, you get impact 1. So that's 2. Who are we going to attack there? I think we should attack the shore troopers. Well, they've got 8, and third sister's got 9. Well, she's got 8 as well, technically. Has she got any conditions? No. Um, they do gain steadfast and protection while they're contesting, which is what they're doing. I think we're going to do attack them anyway. It's probably our best bet. I think melee, yeah. So 2 7 dice attacks against shore troopers. The death troopers. So, yeah, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 miss. 1 expertise will get me 2 hits. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, 2 hits. Okay. So defense is 4 dice. Just double check their abilities. Do they get anything from anything? Okay, so it's no. So steadfast and protection. So 2 misses, 3 misses, 1 block. Take away 1 hit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down the track on a death trooper. So it's a full tree. So they got steadfast. So they'll miss the first one anyway. So what have they got pinned? No. Yes. That'll work out nicely then. Let's give them another pin and get an extra damage out of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, a pin, and a dash. 6 damage, a pin, and a dash. So 6 damage and a pin and a dash. Where are we? 6. And a dash. So 7. Because. Oh no, is it just 1 pin? Oh no, I'm not doing pushback. Right, hold on. 6, a pin, and a dash. They've already got pins, so they can't get another one, so they gain an extra damage. They lose a damage because they have protection because they're contesting, so it goes back down. to six, I believe. So they only gain the six then. Two, three, four, five, six. Yes. So that's six damage. First attack. I'm not going to dash because there's nowhere to dash. So same again. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Please let me have another lucky attack like that. Zero misses. Three expertise. I seem to have a lot more luck with the actual troopers than I do with anything else. Three expertise on the melee will get me a crit and a hit. Four again. Did I move the thing this turn? Yeah, I did, didn't I? So two expertise. Get you to one block. So three blocks. Three blocks. Take three away. Still three down the track there. That's probably enough. So three down the track will get me four damage and another pin. So four damage and a pin. So it's five damage, but they block one. So four damage. So 10 damage. So dead. So let's just add the two. Or wounded, sorry. What's the point? Not dead yet. So they're wounded. So that's another jelly for the Reds. And at the end of that, oh, sorry. Afternoon, how are you? Are you good? Yeah, I think we're just about to wrap this one up, or be close to it. Very close. Okay. So that's all the damage calculations. These guys are now injured, so wounded, so they're not contesting that objective anymore. So it's two of those against one of those, so that means they take it. So gets you out of there. Oh, nice and awkward. Thought fine. Red. There we go. So one, two, three to the red team. One, two, three. Ooh, so close. We get back over to the blue team. Fifth brother. We're going to put him in reserve. Where is fifth brother? Well, he's already holding that one off. So I'm going to put fifth brother in reserve. Pretty sure I can put him in reserve, can't I? Did it cost me one to do that? Or does it just cost you one to do? Let me just double check reserve rules. I can never remember. Reserve, reserve, reserve. Brushing, reserving an order card, 22. Once per turn, after revealing an unit order card, a player may spend one force to put the revealed unit order card into reserve. It's put into reserves, face them next to the order deck. Each player may only have one at a time at a turn. I say it does cost you a force, okay. Have I got a force? I hope so. No, I haven't. So you're not going in reserve. Tough shit. There you go. You're in the game then. Oh well. Um, let's roll the objective thing first. Where are we going? Circle. All the way at the top. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Right, so let's get you off there. So you are now up that one up there. Hey, fifth brother, you're already holding this one. You're definitely not going to get to that top one in this turn. You've got no ranged anyway, have you? Got no force for any abilities. So realistically, the only thing you can do yeah, the only thing you can do is attack him realistically. I mean, who is that? That's the escort, I believe. Specialist that'll be, wouldn't it? Yeah. Hmm. I'm not going to be able to get close enough to anywhere else to interact with anything. Without any force anyway, especially. Even if I do move, I'm going to have to do a heal just to get rid of the strain condition or it costs me 3 damage before I do anything else. So I think my only real option is to use a heal action to get rid of stained, and then just attack the specialist and hope for the best. Yeah, I literally can't do anything, can I? Resolve Inquisitorial Mandate. That's literally it. So yeah, we're going to do that then. So we'll pay 1 action to remove the condition strained, and then with our second action, we will attack the Death Trooper Specialist down here. Fifth brother there. So he gets 7 on a melee attack. 7 attack dice. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, get that there. 1 miss. 2 miss. 3 expertise. 1 hit. And 1 crit. So the 3 expertise. Where are we looking? 3 expertise will get us 3 plus. Gets us a crit, a hit, and 1 instant damage. So we want a crit, a hit, oops, and 1 instant damage. So we are attacking the specialist. He has protection, so that damage will ignore. Okay, so how much defense dice does he get? Melee 5. Nice. 4 block. It's only 2 because the rest are crits, so they don't get blocked normally. So 2 through. And that 2 will get him on his spinning lightsaber. That's immune to expose, so ignore that. And we will go for a pushback. Strain 2 damage and a pushback. Well, we already. Ah, shit. No, that's fine. Who am I looking? Ah, yes. So we've already covered the protection with the extra damage from before because we got a free damage. So that leaves us with, as I say, 2 down the track, wasn't it? Yeah. So a pushback and 2 damage and strained. So let's get the 2. 2 damage. And what we can do there is we just flip that to a 4 and flip that to a 2. So he's got 6. Strained. And then the pushback, where are we? Can't really get that in there very well, but let's say that could go that way. Okay. So nobody's in any better position, but you've taken a bit more damage. He's got 2 life left. He's got strained now as well, so he's going to have to get rid of that before he does anything. So that's a heal action, or you just take a paste in. Okay, so end of the blue team's turn, and I think they're fucked. So I'm pretty sure that's a red one. Pretty sure that's a red one, so 1. So it ends on the enemy side, so they gain a jelly. So go back to the red team. And I think reds have done it. See what they've got. It's him as well. Oh, should we finish it on a special one? Should we specialist? Shush, shush, specialist. Chewing out my words. Yeah, why not? Let's see if he can finish it. Get revenge and finish it in one go. At the start of this unit's activation, each character in this unit may dash, then choose an enemy unit within 3. The chosen unit gains exposed or pinned. Not exposed, strained or pinned. Well, it's not going to move at all. Hold on, let me just double check that. Yeah, no, he's not actually doing anything himself, is he? He's not going to move. If he doesn't do the dash, he won't get the thing. So that's definitely within 3. So I can give him strained. So I'm just not going to do the dash, so I don't take the 3 damage from my strained. I haven't actually done anything yet. So then I'm going to use. Is there any kind of heal I can do or anything? I've got 1 force, so I can still do stuff for 1 force. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to pay 1 action to heal my strained. Then I'm going to pay 1 force to Imperial Brutality. Choose this unit or another one. So basically, I'm choosing this one. It may dash. Then, if 1 or more characters in that unit are engaged, it is. Then each unit, both of them gain exposed. Well, this guy's got immunity to exposed, so he doesn't gain it, but the other guy gains it. Okay. So he's only got 1 action left, so he's going to attack him back. Here's melee. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Yes, so 1, 2, 7 dice. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I move the thing this turn? I don't think I did I? That was from last turn, I believe. So diamond, it goes there anyway. Whoa, nearly. So, so anyway, let's get the attack out of the way. 1, 2, 2 hits, 2 expertise, 2 misses, sorry. So expertise on a melee will get me 2 more hits. Right, there we are. Okay. Anything else I need to pay attention to? No. Okay, fifth brother. How many defense dice do you get? 6. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you are exposed. For the expertise and miss. Oh my god, it's all expertise and misses. You just don't get any better than that shit. So your expertise goes. Everything misses. Yeah. So that's 5 down the track. Good old specialist is going to get his full tree revenge. Oh, very nice. So how much health has he got? 3, and he's got 9, so he needs to deal 6 damage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's enough to do him in. So we'll go 6. Just yeah. Sorry, 7. Yeah. Right. So 7 damage, exposed, pushback, and full move. I'm just gonna stay there. So exposed. I'm not even gonna bother pushing him. Oh, I might actually. So exposed, pushback, and full reposition. So exposed, it gets it back again. We'll do a pushback, cuz, or shove. Did it to me and I'll do it to him. So shove. He's dealt the damage. I'm not going to reposition. I don't want to move. Damage is dealt. He gets wounded from that. So that's another wound. So that's a jelly for the Reds. Oh, look at that. So end of the turn. They take control of that one. Right on the last turn. Resounding victory. So Reds, that's 1, 2, 3. Where's the actual other one? Is it under here? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So not only have they got almost full jellies, but we've gone 4 down the track in the final go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obliterated on that last turn. So the Reds also take second struggle. There we go. 2 struggles in a row. As it is, best of 3. So first person to 2 wins. Red team wins. That second turn, second struggle started off very strongly in favor. Like generally it will, but it was unfortunately like the positioning was really bad. So normally like the one who loses the first one more often than not is going to be a better position. It's kind of how the swing goes, but yeah. So initially that the blue team was doing much better for about 2 turns. Then the Reds just steamrolled them because every time at the end of the go, at the end of the turn, if the momentum, not whichever one, the struggle track of whatever the fucking white one is, if that ends still in the other person's side, you gain an extra momentum, being the jellies, black ones. So, like, because they were doing so badly at the start, that was getting closer and closer and closer. And then they basically started taking all the. Would you consider that a major balance issue? No, not really at all. But it's all relative, really, because there's no like these teams are relative. Like they're not like an official team or anything like that. Like you have the ones you buy the packs in the squads, but they're all as long as they fit certain criteria, you can change them all around, kind of thing. Like realistically, when it came, like Grand Inquisitor, third sister, fifth brother, they were when they're part of the same squad. Well, I've got them in different squads. Like they could have even had them against each other. I've moved stuff around. Like I've got Moff Gideon with a Death Trooper escort and Shore Troopers. You know what I mean? So no, actually, the Shore Troopers are what's with the Inquisitors. So I've kind of mixed everything around because these are 4 squads that I was considering taking to like a friendly tournament. But I'm actually going to making changes. I'm either going to get rid of Vader completely. He's okay, but he's not consistent. What I'm finding is very consistent is a lot of the stormtroopers. So I might go a bit heavier with straight stormtroopers. So I'll probably take, even though I don't get a whole benefit from it, I'm going to take Moff Gideon with Enoch from Ahsoka and the Night Troopers. And like, the Night Troopers won't get their full benefit because I haven't got the Night Sisters. but they still get all the tags. They've got the Galactic Emperor and they've got the Stormtrooper tags, so they get bounced around from everybody else that has those tags as well, kind of thing. So it's very interchangeable. Balance is relative, I think, in this. They have covered a lot of balance issues by printing, like errata and stuff like that every now and then for certain characters. So they have tried to address certain things. I think a lot of those might be wording as well, maybe, but I think some of it has been like a bit of health here and there and stuff like that. But a lot of the balancing is really relative because it's all interchangeable. Like you have one primary, one secondary, and one supporting unit, and the supporting unit will range from being a single unit like Fifth Brother, he's a supporting, to two troops which count as one. Like the snow troopers, you have two separate entities. So that's useful for like taking objectives and stuff like that, but they have one health pool. Yeah. So like they have 8 health, and that's split between the two characters. Like you shoot one of them, and that 8 health is getting counted against whichever one you shoot. So they can die twice as fast if you're in a big fight, basically, if that makes sense. But then you got the potential chance that you can take more objectives. You got a better chance when you're contesting objectives because there's two entities there. So it's a trade-off. But I've been having a lot of luck with a lot of the just straight troopers, to be honest with you, like the Death Troopers, the Snow Troopers. Those two specifically have been doing a lot of the hard work. Like they've been pushing and killing on the objectives, like really good last couple of games. Those ones and those ones. I'm not sure about the Shore Troopers yet. They were really useful in just fucking Vader off right off the edge then before. It was the better part of their turn to do it, but they did it. Yeah, that was a really contentious fight to try and get that one. The positioning on it was really awkward, and the way Vader had been positioned meant that no one else could really get up the ladder. So when she actually eventually had used her force jump when it was her activation and just bypassed the problem, and then created the actual contest up there, then that was good how that actually turned out, because the way it was going initially was it was definitely going to be a straight red objective, then blue really started to take it over, and then they just got owned in the end by the Death Troopers. They saved the day. If they hadn't managed to give the Shore troopers that wound, they wouldn't have been able to take that objective. Like this final turn down here with the Death Trooper Specialist again has Galactic Empire tagged, Stormtrooper tagged. Good one. Veers is a good one as well. General Veers. He's got some really powerful abilities. Like he can clear objectives. Like at the start of his turn, choose an objective. Each enemy character within two whatever of the chosen objective may dash. If they don't dash, anybody left there at the end basically takes 3 damage. So right at the start of his turn, he can deal anybody around an entire objective. If you've clustered troops around one objective, he can either clear them out or deal every single one of them 3 damage. That's just an innate ability, or like a special ability. He just gets regardless of anything else he does that turn. And then he does other things, and it's crazy. Like some of them are really, really good. I'm just trying to figure out what isn't really, really good, what works better with each other. So I may actually switch Third Sister out for Vader. Because if I'm going to put Moff Gideon with Enoch and Night Troopers, and if I put Grand Inquisitor with Vader and, just for argument's sake, let's say just standard Stormtroopers. So then I've got Veers, Death Trooper Specialist, and Snow Troopers. And then it leaves me Krennic, Death Troopers. I want to get the Snow Trooper Um, no trooper lieutenant because he has. I can't remember the specifics of his ability, but he's really useful again for snow troopers or stormtroopers in general. So I might tinker with my setup a little bit. So I'm trying to see. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh no, actually no. It's kind of okay. Hmm. So if I take Grand Inquisitor with Vader, they still kind of benefit each other a little bit. Well, the only one that benefits will be Vader can still benefit from Grand Inquisitor because he's also got an Inquisitorious tag, while also being Galactic Empire. The other stuff would probably benefit with it from it more, but I don't know. I think maybe on some level I'm just unnecessarily doing stuff. I also just want more troops on the ground as well. And I don't actually have that many Galactic Empire leading units. I think I maybe have the ones that have the tag anyway. I'm not sure about Morgan. I haven't got my stuff with me up here, so I can't tell. I can't remember if Morgan's got the tag or not. But anyway, back to the original question. I don't think it's a balancing issue. It's just the way it normally swings. Dice issue. I mean, you can't really complain about RNG too much, you know what I mean? There's a lot of RNG because it's relative, isn't it? Like, if I choose to go a particular path down the damage tree, it'll do a certain thing in a certain way, which may affect how the next attack goes and stuff like that. So I don't think there's a balance issue at all, especially when you can change every team completely as long as they've got tags that match and they're all from like the same era. Like Old Republic, New Republic, blah 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 blah. Like it's extremely interchangeable. You can either create a team that's completely fucking useless that doesn't benefit each other at all, or what I've tried to do here is a lot of stuff that just helps each other and moves each other along, kind of thing. Oh yeah, no, not at all, mate. No, you can have completely useless setups. One that seems to be super strong at the moment is separatist droids because they have like a lot of hit points and they all do similar sort of things to the stormtroopers. Like you move one, no, you move everything that's a droid or whatever in vicinity and shit like that. It's like what the hell? Yeah, some crazy shit. But yeah, I've probably changed my setup a bit. I want to get more stormtroopers in there so they benefit more from other abilities. The Inquisitors are strong, but I don't know. I might have a look at um depends if Morgan. If Morgan's Galactic Empire, then I can benefit and I might put her in. And then I can use Gideon and make a team instead of the Inquisitors. But I don't know, because I can keep the Grand Inquisitor and Vader, but then that leaves me a bit short because he's expensive because each primary will have I'm finished now. I didn't get one of them up, possibly. They're a bit tight, these are. There we go. So each primary, so that's the. Can you actually. So the symbols there are the eras which they're from. So that's like the Rebellion era. Is that Rise of the Empire? So that'll be, like you know where he's from, Krennic. So he will give you two force, and the other primary because each team was comprised of two squads, basically. So it's two primaries, two secondaries, and two supporting units. He will give you two, and the other primary, I think in this case, Veers gives me three. So that's why I have 5 force to use. So the 9 points is, I believe, it is squad points. So that is, again, miles off the camera. I apologize. So 9 squad points will mean the secondary and the supporting unit need to cost that or less. So in this case, Vader is 5 points. And then the supporting I was using, if I can get it out of the thing, cost 4 points. And you can see Director Krennic. He has, so you can see the tags at the bottom, like Galactic Empire, Force User, Galactic Empire, Inquisitorius Sith, Death Trooper, Galactic Empire, Stormtrooper. So the main ones being Empire. But I want to get more Stormtroopers in there. So a lot of the others will have that tag. Snowtrooper's got that tag. Death Trooper Specialist got that tag. So Shore Troopers have got it. Death Trooper Escort's got it. So there's a few more I want to get in because they benefit more, and I think it would just be more of a fluid thing. But I'm still trying to retain powerful extras like the Vader Fallen Master. But he does take up a lot of points. That's why I got him with Krennic, because out of all of them, Krennic's the only one with 9 squad points, but that's why he's only got 2 force points. It's a trade-off. So I'm pretty sure like the Grand Inquisitor's got 8 and 3 force points. So then if I just find a squad supporting that has 3, I could put Grand Inquisitor, Vader, and then something else. So what the Snow Troopers? See, the Snow Troopers are 3. So that could be a squad. But then again, so I'm gonna have to look at it a bit more. I'm gonna have to decide soon what I'm gonna do. I'll only ever be playing realistically with 2 at a time. This is obviously just all 4 of my potential squads that I'd be going to a tournament with. You have to play each squad at least once. So that's why I'm trying to make them as interchangeable as possible. So whichever 2 end up together, they've got enough cross tags, if you will, that they can still really benefit from just being thrown into the battle together, kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to achieve anyway. So whichever way it goes about it, they'll get slight benefits. They won't just be taking their standard movements. They could use an ability and it'll affect other people, it'll move other people, it'll do this, do that. You know what I mean? But then doing this with 4 squads, it's memorizing 4 squads, abilities, reactive abilities, passive abilities simultaneously. So in a normal fight, I'd just be having to look at these 6. I won't have to be thinking, oh shit, how do these characters react? Like, yeah, it helps if you know what their abilities are when you're choosing to do something against somebody. It does pay to know that shit, because if you just blindly like, oh, I'm going to do thingy against whoever, and it's just like, oh yeah, he has 3 abilities that counteract that, and you're like, oh, I fucking wasted my fucking action. You know what I mean? I mean, some people might be willing to let you backtrack, but I guess in any kind of official capacity, like you say you've done a thing, pal, even if it means literally fucking nothing. You've done a thing. You got to be careful of remembering like what abilities and guts. The downside to something like this, because I forget, because I've got them stacked. If I don't move the cards forward, I can't see in some cases what. So yeah, like that guy's got strained. I wouldn't have noticed that if I'm looking from here with the card in that position. I couldn't have actually seen that at all. From the camera, you can kind of see it around the corner. For where I'm standing and playing this side, I can't see that. So I would be like, yeah, I'm going to take a move action. Well, strained basically means if you don't clear the condition first by spending an action, one of your actions to do a heal or some other way of doing a heal to remove that condition, anything you do on your turn, you take 3 damage instantly. It's just fucking. I'm not sure if you actually complete the action as well, or if it just kills it dead and you take 3 damage. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I'm not sure. I'll probably have to double check that. But anyway, yeah. So I'm really enjoying it. It's good. It's what I like about it is the scale. It's what I guess has always put me off about other ones is you need more. Kill Team's probably like the closest sort of thing with a small band, but this is realistically each team is what 6 models at most, 4, so 8 models potentially at most, between 6 and 8 each squad will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So that's okay. So maybe you can get there's a couple of them, I believe. Like there's one that's Omega and Wrecker, so that on the same base they have some of them are slightly bigger bases. So some of them are doubles in one, but there's like separate models. You're probably looking at maybe between maximum 3 to 4 for each squad. So you only can control of 6 cards because obviously the doubles count as 2. Like Death Troopers are a double squad; they have 2 units, but they have 1 health pool. Same with, I guess most stormtroopers are going to be like that. Actually, if you think about it, a lot of the supporting units do have doubles and counter singles. So yeah, sure, troopers 2 for 1 again, and then the snow troopers at the top, same again, 2 for 1. This was an extremely fortunate purchase. Uh, all of these models I got in one eBay purchase. They were all off one auction. I can't remember if there was any terrain with it. No, it was literally almost every single Empire model, all the cards, everything. There was like 9 or 10 units of squads, if you will. Yeah, no, dude, it was insane. It was like I think it was either every single Galactic Empire squad or all but like -1 or something. You know what I mean? Like it was a ridiculous price, and it was already a ridiculous price. He was asking for like 140, but I got him, down to 130 or something. I was just like, fuck it, but best offer. Are you gonna put that shit? You're gonna get fucking offers, mate. So I managed to get like another tenner down off him or something like that. And this is realistically like 400 quid's worth of stuff, and I got it for like 130. And it had a whole load of a full set of extra tokens, dice. They had custom like rulers, custom dice. Uh, yeah, and it's not even a thing because like there's a couple. I've got 3 Vaders now. 2 of those Vaders are from special packs. There's a special dual pack, one with Ahsoka and Vader, and one with Obi-Wan and Vader. Well, I've got both of those Vaders, and they came with this Galactic Empire collection off eBay. I didn't get the other characters, which is a shame because they're also very powerful characters. But yeah, no, so I got 2 extra free Vaders basically, 9 squads of Galactic Empire, a whole load of tokens, dice, everything else, measuring tools for like 130 quid. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's easily 270, 300 quid off what it's worth. And they're all, majority of them are all painted to a reasonable standard. You can't even, like, I feel sorry for the guy, if I'm honest. I actually like, wow, someone's just either picked this up as a trade or someone's just, got screwed. Then it come in a mag box and everything, like the whole thing I've got with the magnets and the tubs and everything to store it all. It came with one of those and everything with that as well. Like, you can't make it up, dude. It's like I'm still struggling to wrap my head around it, honestly. I couldn't have asked for a better setup for starting to get into the game, really. Next, I think I'll work on some rebels because I'm seeing some interesting potential teams there as well. But I want to really fine tune this to hammer the stormtroopers and Galactic Empire, sink a bit more, if you will. So I'll probably do that a bit later, is have a read. So I think we'll start winding down now. Next Sunday I do have a tournament. I'm going to try and get at least one more game in before then. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There is potentially, well, I've got 4 days. I've adjusted my streaming schedule, so I'm actually doing more often again. Probably at least 4 nights a week after work. If I just stick to doing like the 2 hours, I can get a good few sessions in. So once I've got this next week done, then the tournament, I'll probably do a little bit more painting then for a bit. Because obviously I primed a load of terrain. I just need to paint it now, so I've got a lot of content to do that for a while, so I can have a bit of fun and chill out for a bit. And then in between there, I can do a bit more sort of theory crafting some of the cards and just thunk it out a bit more, see what works. You know what I mean? Do like sort of one-on-one squad skirmishes just so I can test how things truly work in a faster environment between individual squads. Might be a good way of doing it. See those specific cards faster. You know what I mean? Just coming up with my own silly ideas now. Anyway, let's start packing this up. I don't really need to pack it up. I'll just pull all the tokens and stuff away for now, or just reset the game. It's probably a better bet. To a certain point, then I'll get it ready for the next match. Yeah, that'll do. Because I'll tweak the teams into what I think will probably be my final iteration, and then I might mix them up a bit instead of playing with the same ones and where they are again now, because there'll be a bit more spread then. There would be some changes anyway, so I might mix them up a bit and just for a bit more variety. I probably will do some changes to the terrain actually. So I might strip it back a bit further. Walking it back after walking it forward. Anyway, so let's just tidy up some of these bits anyway. Just chat some shit. But that was good. I enjoyed that. I was honestly surprised that the Reds managed to pull it back because it really did look like the Blues were absolutely battering them right at the start. And it was lucky because the way the struggle started, because you basically go from one straight into the next, and then you change where the active objectives are, and etc. etc. So the final positioning on the very last turn of the previous struggle is the if you've thought about it smartly and repositioned your troops spread out a bit, because you don't know where the next markers are going to be. So then the next card turns over, it's like shit. So if you're a bit more spread out, you're more likely to be next to the things for the next one. You know. So stuff like that you want to take into consideration, which I learned the hard way the other night. Let's get wounded tokens, strains. Yeah, because that can catch you off guard, and you can go into the next match and you realize you're far away from all the new spawns, and your opponent has basically got them all already. Yeah, that's a quick game. No, exactly, exactly, exactly. But watching it happen in real time is just like, oh no. I might as well leave the objectives where they are because that's the only mission set I actually have at the moment. So that's where the objectives will be anyway. So I'll just work around the terrain around that. But I will move stuff around a bit. Yeah, I will try and position it a bit better so I can. If I move the larger stuff further up that way, I can lean over a bit better without knocking things over. It's not ideal. We'll just do this. What we got? 4:24. Actually, I will have to go soon. Thinking about it. I'll just tidy up for a few more minutes. Let's put everybody back where they belong. I believe you are the specialist, so that means you are. Let me see, he's just got a bit of zenithal on him. Grey with a bit of zenithal. So, I mean, some of them have just been primed, some of them have actually been painted, and there's some of them a reasonably good job. Like, I was honestly surprised when I opened the box. It's like everything's intact, all the sabers are still attached. Some of these paint jobs are reasonably good. Again, I'm not going to call it free because it wasn't free, but the amount of stuff I got, there's something in there that was absolutely free. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might have to get some more tokens. I definitely think I've got one person set because there should have been enough to deal with all the damage to potentially all the characters, and there was not. I was very close to running out. Tokens. What token? Oh, it's probably fourth tokens. Right. Mm, take that. Take that. I can flip over now. Right. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to pick it up a lot faster. Like the intricacies and some sly movement stuff I'm getting the hang of. Not being overly concerned about things. Wound token, the damage token, wound token, wound token, damage. There was a lot of wounds dealt this turn game. But I tend to do that a lot. But I've started balancing that out with getting the objectives. But if you can strike a good balance, you will dominate. Dice, dice to mate. Instead of picking them up one by one, let's just tip them or not tip them. Oops. I can go back there for now. Struggle card. Go back into the pile. Deal with those when we get ready for the next game. Okay. All the deck go back together. Right. So it's just you there. Vader, you are over here. Card. Says brother over there. Sure, you're the escort. The Inquisitor. Score troopers. General VNs. No troopers. And death troopers. Where are you? Um, where are the death troopers? That's not that's not a meme or a joke or anything. Totally did not see them blending in with with the blends. Fuck's sakes. Oh my god, that's the worst. That's definitely a faux pas, that is. Just with a bit of primer on. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, and a little bit cluttered in places. Did make movement a little bit tight. Yeah, I don't think I'll worry about that now. I think that'll be my plan for tomorrow is just setting up a bit more efficiently. Like I might make the maintenance bay more of a central piece with this. Like maybe that have that at the bottom. Maybe a reverse actually, because I can lean over that pretty well. Although it does have bloody aerials again. Yeah, I'll have a think about that after. It might actually be better just rotate it, or maybe on the side, like have that there or something. But I've still got a few other pieces as well of terrain to use. So I've not used everything. Still got a few more bridges, a couple of buildings, about that many ladders. I think that's all of it then, though. Yeah. Right, I think that'll do for today. Fucking hell. Crazy opera shit. That'll do enough of that. Thank you very much, lady. Right, thank you very much. Well, it's good to see you again, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for your questions. I hope my knowledge is somewhat accurate. You have to forgive me if I'm wrong on anything because I'm still technically learning myself. No worries, man. Again, this is what this is. This is me learning, practicing, imparting my experiences with whoever. Like I said, you haven't seen this game before. You're finding it interesting seeing it being played. There you are. You get to watch an idiot learning how to do it. But I like the strategies, figuring out. You know what I mean? Like I'm not normally one for sort of strategic thinking, so I like seeing that sort of develop as I play it. So no, good. That's good. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, definitely going to change his teams up. Get an Enoch, the Night Troopers in, maybe Morgan, depending on what her tags are. Okay, right. Oh, I like battle reports on YouTube, so it's cool seeing it live. Ah, cool. Well, that's good, man. Good. Well, I'll be keeping it up anyway. I want to get some variety in with the teams. I wouldn't mind seeing I've got a couple now. I've actually got once I've finished doing this because this is play testing for a load of troops that I want to take to a tournament. Once I'm happy with where I'm at with these, I'll start mixing up with different things because I've got other stuff. I've got some separatist stuff. So you can have like Galactic Empire versus separatists, stuff like that. So that'd be kind of cool. Rebels against rebels. You got all the Mandalorians. Fight like other bounty hunters, all kinds of stuff. You could have a lot of fun. And there's obviously a lot of interchangeable as long as they're from the same era. Pretty much anybody, and they don't, and they fit within the point values. You can pretty much put most people together, but then they won't really benefit each other because of the tags. So, but there's some interesting crossovers you wouldn't normally expect you can pull off. I think I just haven't found them yet. I have put it to akin to doing magic, basically, like building a really good sort of a rocking magic deck. You can make a team that just bounces off each other, etc., etc. That's kind of the way my mind's looking at it. Anyway, well, thank you for joining. I'll be back tomorrow for more, and I'll reposition the terrain and start. Hopefully, have decided on the final troops, and then we'll go from there. Probably start the next match. So again, thank you very much, and I will catch you later. Have a good afternoon.